Hello there. Today we're going to make a tag with a pocket. Alrighty, so I've punched out two tags, and I punched out a piece of decorative paper, which I'm going to go ahead and glue onto this one. So, and it's blank on the back, so I'm going to cover up the wording. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do that. Whoops, that's the one that's not going to be used because I want this to be this color. I think this will be a fun color to do a nice pretty green one. And then go ahead and line that up. Rub that on real good. Alrighty, and then we can look at the little punch hole and punch out that hole to make it match. Alrighty, there. So now I'm going to use the other one, and I'm going to cut off a piece to make it into a pocket. And I think I'm going to do it at a diagonal. Why not? And I'm going to save this because I can make something else with this. Alrighty, so that'll go on my little tag holder. See, I've got a little tag holder. And I just leave them hang right there. Okay, so this is going to go right on here, and that's going to be our pocket. That's going to be nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get some glue going around here. And I need my fine tip glue bottle. And we just need it around the edge. Up around, very good. Perfect. All righty, then we can put this on. And I'm gonna hold this one down with my finger as I line the bottom up. And if you line it up, then you lay it down, and you shouldn't have to move it too much. Alrighty, that looks pretty good to me. Alrighty, let's turn it over. Give that a good little back rub. Try not to move it. Alright, that looks good to me. Now we're gonna let that dry. And as a matter of fact, while we're letting that dry, I'm gonna go ahead and get some fiber, and we'll put a bow on the tub. Why not? Let's get that part done. There. Alrighty. And ta-da, that'll work. Okay, so now that's done. So now I did pick out some little things out of my green ephemera bag and figured I'm going to look at some of these items to see what I want to put on here or in. So let's dump this out and make a decision. All right, I do have this, which I love that. That would be fun. So that could go right in there. So that would be fun, or right at the top and dangle down. Alrighty. Let's see. I could slide that in there. Do I want anything on here? I do have a sticker here. That would be pretty. I've got this funny little monster. Oh, he's hysterical. Maybe I want to put a monster on it. Or a froggy. The froggy could actually go in there. Oh yeah, I've got this piece and I've got this. Let's see, will that fit? That does fit. All right. So I could put that piece on there, or I could put this down across the bottom, and that would fit. You know what? I think I'm going to use this piece. I kind of like it there. Like that. All right, let's go ahead and glue that on. Good idea. And I've got some double stick tape. I want the thinner stuff. Where is my thinner roll? That's foam. That's foam. There, here it is right here. Alrighty. I thought I had some right over here. That's kind of thick, wide too, but that's okay. I'm going to use it. Alright. So I need a piece about that long. Alrighty, I can deal with that. And if I put it halfway on, then I can fold it up. Will it work? No, I better just cut it. It's going to give me a hard time otherwise. All right. There, put this back on here. Voila. Then I can put this on here. That's much better. Okay. I don't know why, but I always end up trimming my nails right before I do a video. And that makes it tough to pick things up. But that's okay. All right, lay this down where I had it before. And that is perfect right there. Okay. What a perfect size. Good golly. Wow, wow, wow. I'm really impressed. All right. And just trim that little wee bit off. Just a little bit of fuzzy, fuzzy, wuzzy. All right, I like that. I'm not liking this part here. So take that back off. I don't want that. Okay. Now, I do have a fish. That might be cute. That's actually fun for the little one. The little one shows off better. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's really cute. Let's turn that over and get some more glue on it, though, to make sure it stays on. And that will be adorable. That's cute. A little fish tag. I like that. Okay, so now we've just got to figure out things to put in this pocket. So I like the frog. He's adorable. We don't need this. I guess we could do the other fish. We could stick the other fish in there. Why not? Let's just trim this right down. There. We'll make him peeking out. And I like to do sets of 3 or 5. So that's cute. So there's 2 items. Let's see. Oh, I had a cat. A cat, a fish, a frog. That's kind of cute together. I like that. Huh. That's cute. We've got these little hummingbirds. Or do I like the hummingbirds better? That cat's kind of fun. Maybe I want the hummingbirds instead, because those are 2 little stickers. Oh, I like the hummingbirds better. That's cute. Alrighty. Very good. Oh, what was the other thing? Oh, I had these little salamanders. And a little circle. That's cute. See, sometimes I like to just put a little baggie of just a couple little things in there. But this will probably go to the senior center. And they'll be able to pull those out and have fun with those. Do I want to do the monster instead? He's funny. Maybe I'll do the monster instead, because the stickers might come off and then it'll stick on something. So, but this way they can pull out these 3 items and that'll be cute. All right, I like that. That's fun. All righty, so let's go ahead and put all these back in. This green bag. I've got all this stuff in here. Oh, and I had a little ticket I could have used, but that's okay. We're good. Oops, where'd it go? It was just stuck on me. Must have fallen down. All right, I'll have to look on the floor in just a couple minutes. All righty, very good. Nice green. All righty, I think that's cute. So let me bring this up and show it to you. A fun little tag. Have you ever thought to do that? To just cut off a second tag and then use part of that for a pocket? I think that's kind of fun. It's just plain on the back, and then you can pull out the monster, you can pull out the froggy, and you can pull out the kitty cat. And that's what it looks like all by itself. Isn't that fun? It's really fun to make little pockets because you never know. You know, you could add this to a bookmarker, you could add this in a journal, you can add it in a card or on a card. You can add this on a gift box. Wouldn't that be fun? As a little gift tag, and you can write to and from on the back. A little kid would really get a kick out of that. I'm a little kid at heart, so I would love something like that. That would be so fun. But there's so many things that you can use those for. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. Pull out your tags and or trace around some, or just make them yourself, or if you've got punches or dies, then use those. And go ahead and cut 2 of them out. Cut one of them in half and use it as a pocket. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.